Greetings, this is David Danto. I'm the IMCCA's Director of Emerging Technology, here to give you a couple of hints and tips around remote work collaboration, especially using video conferencing. Now, video conferencing is just one of many tools that you can use to help remote workers. There are a lot others, and by itself, it's not going to do just what you need. To stay in touch with people within your office, you need to have effective collaboration tools other than video conferencing, instant messaging platforms, team chat platforms, management that's been trained. There are a lot of elements, but for this particular segment, I wanted to give you a couple of obvious and simple tips and tricks around how to make sure that your video is effective. First of all, you're looking at me right now, and I assume if everything's going the way it's supposed to be, that it looks like I'm looking at you. That's because I'm not looking at you. If I were looking at you on the video conference screen, it would be like this. And hopefully you can see the difference. It's subtle, but it's significant that there's no eye contact right now. When you're really trying to make eye contact, especially with a client, especially with somebody who you're trying to convince of something, it's actually really important to look at the camera. One way you can do this is minimize the screen of the person that's on the other side and put it right up next to where the camera is mounted. So you can at least cheat a little by looking into their face and also mostly looking into the camera. But definitely don't be somebody that looks away and looks down at the screen and stares at content, because people will actually take from that subtle body language that you're not paying attention to them or they're not important. Also, make sure that when you're in a conference, you're absorbed in a conference. You're not looking down or looking at any other email or anything else going on at your desk, because again, that gives everybody the impression that they're not important. Now, how do you make it so that you look good? Right now, I think that I'm presenting, plus or minus my personal looks, which I won't get into, that I'm making a decent image for a video conference. And how do you do that? It isn't as simple as it looks. It's not as easy as just turning it on. First of all, you have to be using a high definition, high quality camera. I do happen to be using that right now on the device that I'm using, but even if I was on a PC, same thing, putting in a high quality, high definition camera that's actually able to provide a good quality shot. That's one of the most important things. But it also can't just be sitting there with a simple room light. Right now, I'm using what I would consider to be broadcast quality lighting, because I do this for a living. I talk to clients over video. Just to give you a sense of what it looks like without the lighting, I'm going to shut off my key light and I'm going to shut off my fill light. And this is what it looks like in the natural lighting of the room that I'm in. Clearly, that's not the same type of image and not the same type of impression being made as if you just put one simple light on top of the device, or from the perspective of the camera of the device. And then, as I say, I always put in a secondary light from a slightly different angle. And I think that that provides the best thing. I'm also somebody that can't see very well without my glasses. So I wouldn't be able to have a conversation with you if I wasn't wearing the glasses. But you'll notice my glasses, for the most part, while they've got a couple of little bright spots on them from the lights, they're not all that obtrusive. That's because I put a slightly expensive anti-glare coating on these glasses. To give you a sense of what it looks like if I hadn't done that, I took my glasses off, I can't see the glasses. This is what it looks like with glasses that don't have that anti-glare coating. And that's definitely something, if you're doing a lot of remote conferences and wear glasses, something that's very important to make sure that you're not showing somebody the worst image of yourself, you're showing the best image of yourself. And finally, I'm wearing a headset right now because the headset provides a close to my mouth, high quality, high fidelity microphone. This is a Plantronics. You can never go wrong using theirs. There are other brands out there as well. But this gives the best impression. If I were to shut this off and switch to the simple speaker built into a PC, or in this case, the speaker built into the device, which I'm going to do, now you can hear the difference in the audio, I assume. It's hollower, it's further away, it's not making any sense. It's a tremendous difference to have a microphone specifically set for your conferences. Again, in most cases for a video conference, a headset is the best choice. If you're recording like I am and you do this often, a simple microphone on a stand in front of you would work as well, or propping up the headset on a device you're on as well. So again, lighting, sound, where you look, positioning, all of these things affect how your clients and remote colleagues will perceive how you work, and are very important to have effective conferences. That's it for today. I hope to see you again soon. Thanks very much for listening.